Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode, and we are back here with Monday Night Raw, and we're going to kick things off with women's action here tonight as here comes the veteran Natalya. She starts to make her way to the ring. She will be in action as she takes on the Raw Women's Champion Asuka, of course, who will be defending the Raw Women's Championship at the upcoming Extreme Rules pay-per-view against Becky Lynch. So, of course, welcome to Monday Night Raw. We have this matchup for you here tonight, and then later on we will see the United States Championship on the line as AJ Styles has decided to put the United States title on the line here tonight, and he will be taking on one of his good friends, Finn Balor, here tonight. So we are up for some great action here tonight on Monday Night Raw, as here is the Raw Women's Champion as Asuka now starts to make her way to the ring. Of course, we all know the vicious attacks that Becky Lynch has conducted on Asuka, and it has pushed the champ to her limit, and she has had no choice but to grant Becky her rematch for the Raw Women's Championship. Of course, those two fought to see who would become the inaugural Raw Women's Champion in this series, and it was Asuka who was able to pick up the victory at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, the first ever pay-per-view that we've had here. Here we go. This matchup is set to get underway, and here we go, Asuka and Natalya to get this night started. And of course, later tonight we will hear from both Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins. Those two, their rivalry has escalated very, very, very quickly. And now we will finally hear some words from both of them. They will talk to each other here. We got cameras in the back. Both of them have been separated for the night, so we will see, what those two have to say about each other and what is to come at Extreme Rules. As Asuka went for an early pin there and Natalya was able to kick out. But back to the Raw Women's Champion here. Of course, Asuka defeated Becky Lynch at Money in the Bank to win the championship, then retained at Backlash against Shayna Baszler, and that's when we would finally see the return of Big Time Bex and just obliterated Asuka with a steel chair attack after the retention of the Raw Women's Championship. And ever since, Becky has just been incensed. She's been obsessed at becoming Raw Women's Champion. She would do anything to make Asuka snap for her to become the Raw Women's Champion, as Natalya is sent down to the outside, and right now the Raw Women's Champion holding her ground in the middle of the ring. And now Asuka goes to the outside to go get Natalya on a big back suplex. And just like that, Natalya's back in control, but there's Asuka with the takedown. And the Raw Women's Champion doing everything she can to send a message to Becky Lynch, who was probably watching backstage. Now Asuka, you see Natalya has a hold of the Raw Women's Champion here and sends her down on the apron. Is Natalya. And the veteran right now in control. Of course, Natalya was a part of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder matchup. Was unsuccessful. Of course, that was won by Miss Money in the Bank Toni Storm, who has been helping Asuka recently here with this Becky Lynch problem. Of course, Becky Lynch doesn't have that many friends here around the WWE. And now Asuka with a big splash. Down goes Natalya, and right now Asuka's in control. Now the Raw Women's Champion, misses that attack there. And now Natalya, big bulldog to Asuka. And the Raw Women's Champion not looking too good right now. But wait a minute, Natalya, she is looking for it, and she's got it locked in. There's the sharpshooter, the vintage sharpshooter used throughout the Hart family. But now here is Asuka, and the champ immediately breaking out of that. Not enough damage done by Natalya to end this matchup. And now Natty, big suplex, takes down Asuka. And Natalya's in control. Asuka's in trouble. She moves her to the middle of the ring here. What is Natalya looking to do? Now Natty turns over Asuka, and Natalya, what's she looking to do here? Here's Natalya. She's got a submission locked in here. Of course, the submission specialist is Natalya. Has a lot of submissions in her arsenal. And Asuka is able to fight out of that one too as well. Now Natalya, reversal by Asuka. And here is the Women's Champion with the reverse DDT. Inverted DDT by the champion. Natalya's down. Both women missing their kicks there. Now Natty, she's got the arm of the champion. Asuka down to a knee. Asuka, though, starting to fight out. And there it is. Able to break free. Natalya, though, is trying to gain back momentum. And Natalya sent right back to the outside. And Asuka holding ground in the ring yet again as the referee begins his count. Of course, some other matchups we know that will happen at Extreme Rules. From the Monday Night Raw side, of course, the Raw Women's Championship between Asuka and Becky Lynch. Oh, wait a minute. Asuka, she's in trouble again as Natalya got back in the ring and immediately locks in a sharpshooter. The second sharpshooter of the match, and Asuka's in the dead center of the ring. The champion is in trouble, and Natalya, she won't be able to win right there. The champion fights out yet again. But like we were saying, of course, the Raw Women's Championship will be on the line at Extreme Rules. Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe, they will settle their differences at Extreme Rules. Hopefully that will be the end of that. And of course, Kevin Owens, he will be taking on the WWE Champion, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, for the WWE title. So some good stuff for Raw so far. Now a cover by Natalya on the Raw Women's Champion and a kick out by Asuka at 2.5. Natalya right now looking pretty good in this matchup against the Raw Women's Champion. Asuka, I don't think she expected any of this. And now Asuka, she's looking to put an end to this matchup right here, right now. Now Asuka, oh, reversal there. And now Natalya, oh, missing. And now Asuka, she's got a hold of Natalya. Big suplex by the Raw Women's Champion. And the champ right now is in control as Asuka with the vicious punches to Natty. And right now, Asuka trying to gain momentum, but Natty snatches it away immediately, sweeping her off her legs. Oh! Big clothesline by Natalya. And right now, Natalya has control, looking for a big win to boost herself here in the Raw Women's Division. A big knee by Asuka, as I believe Natalya was going for another sharpshooter. And now Asuka, she's got Natalya up. And oh boy, kick to the gut. This is not where Natalya wants to be. The hip attack by the Raw Women's Champion. The cover by Asuka to win the matchup here tonight. And a kick out at 2 by Natalya. Well, the champ, she's got to stay in control. She's got to keep the pressure going on Natalya. And oh boy, we could be seeing the beginning of the end as Asuka now. She's got it locked in, the Asuka lock in the middle of the ring. She's got it locked in, and she's got it locked in good. And Natalya's got no choice but to give up. Asuka will pick up a huge win here tonight, giving her some momentum heading into the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, where she will defend the Raw Women's Championship against big-time Bex, and hopefully settling this dispute between those two. Oh, wait a minute! Becky Lynch, she's here again! And now, oh, come on! Becky Lynch yet again attacking Asuka after a matchup. This is getting ridiculous. Big clothesline by Becky. Once again, Becky Lynch doing anything she can to get an upper hand on Asuka. Now, once again, attacking Asuka after her matchup. And this is just ridiculous. This is the type of things we are talking about. Becky Lynch, she is obsessed with becoming Raw Women's Champion as Asuka goes face first. And Becky, she seems pretty proud of herself. This is ridiculous. This is the type of stuff we were talking about with Becky Lynch. She will do anything to claim that Raw Women's Championship. Now taunting towards the fans. It's Asuka! She's woken up and she's taking out Becky Lynch. And rightfully so, Becky Lynch now getting a taste of her own medicine. As now Asuka has turned the tide on big-time Bex. Now, oh, big kick to the back of the head. And no, again! And Becky Lynch getting what she rightfully deserves. All these attacks on Asuka over the past few weeks. And Asuka now able to finally return the favor against big-time Bex. And now Asuka sending Becky into the barricade. And now driving her back into the barricade yet again. Asuka now just taking out Becky Lynch as he pleases. Now sends her flying over here by our announce table. Becky Lynch, I don't think she calculated this to happen at all here tonight, as now Becky is sent away once again by Asuka. Well, the Raw Women's Champion, this has got to feel good for her. after everything that Becky has done to the Raw Women's Champion. Asuka, she's got to be feeling good right now with this type of attack on Becky Lynch. Becky is squashed in the corner. And now Asuka, I think she's going to try to take out the trash. Becky hangs on to the ropes. And now Asuka with a big drop kick takes out Becky Lynch. And the Raw Women's Champion standing tall with just a few short weeks before Extreme Rules. Asuka is in full control of her destiny right now. And Becky Lynch, she is not happy. And Extreme Rules is not too far away. We will see these two women go at it yet again to see who will become the top of the mountain here in the Raw Women's Division. Becky Lynch, though, telling the fans that she will walk out of Extreme Rules with that Raw Women's Championship. And she believes, oh, wait a minute, no! That's Miss Money in the Bank, Toni Storm, who has also had problems with Becky Lynch in the past. Of course, just last week, they had a matchup and Becky Lynch was able to defeat her there, but now Toni Storm taking out Becky Lynch, and this has got to feel good for her as well. And Asuka, of course, has had an ally in Toni Storm over these past few weeks to help her take out Becky Lynch. Toni Storm now just getting some much-needed revenge on her side, it seems, and a big suplex taking out big-time Bex. Well, I don't think Becky expected all this to happen here tonight, a big headbutt. Becky Lynch has been taken out by her two biggest rivals here on Monday Night Raw. Brock Lesnar. See, when I won that number one contenders match to become the number one contender for your WWE Championship, you took it upon yourself to attack me after the match. And I know why. I know exactly why you did that. See, it's because you are scared of Kevin Owens. That's right. You are scared of Kevin Owens. You know exactly what I am capable of, and you know that I have everything it takes to take that WWE Championship from you. And I saw the matchup with Sheamus last week, and I can tell you this right now, Brock, if you struggle like that against me, against the prize fighter, against relentless Kevin Owens, I will stun you into oblivion. I will stun you right back to that little farm, and I will be holding that WWE Championship. You see, Brock, nobody even wanted you here in the first place. I saw the fans' reaction when you made your way here to Monday Night Raw right before Money in the Bank. Everybody saw it. I saw social media. Nobody wanted you here. Nobody wanted you here. Nobody wanted you champion, but it's okay. Because I am here to fix that. I am here to set everything right here in the WWE. And I am here to fulfill my destiny that I have yet to do. I am here to become the face of the WWE. And I'm here to become the WWE Champion. Brock Lesnar, let this be a warning to you. When you walk into Extreme Rules, you will be the WWE Champion. But after, I'm going to leave you a shell of your former self, and I will be leading WWE for years to come as their new next big thing. Well, big words there by Kevin Owens, but other results here on Monday Night Raw. Carrillo and Garza defeat Retribution. Carmella, she will take down Nikki ASH in one-on-one action. Keith Lee, he will take down Cedric Alexander. And we will also see Damian Priest. He will be able to knock off Drew McIntyre here tonight. Well, of course, like we said, we have a championship matchup here tonight. The United States Championship will be on the line as AJ Styles, he will be defending against the Prince and his good friend, Finn Balor. Well, we really don't know how this matchup became to be. AJ Styles just decided, hey, he wanted to put the United States Championship on the line here tonight to prove that he was a fighting champion. And Finn Balor, I guess, was either the first one to come to mind for AJ Styles, or they just threw Finn Balor in there, or heck, maybe Finn Balor just accepted the challenge. We don't know how this matchup came to be, but we have it now. Finn Balor and AJ Styles going one-on-one for the United States Championship here tonight. Of course, Finn Balor, he was a part of the inaugural WWE Championship Fatal 4-Way matchup at Money in the Bank. He was unsuccessful at becoming WWE Champion. Of course, we all know that was Brock Lesnar, and some strong words by Kevin Owens that we just heard not too long ago. And hopefully KO will be able to back those words up at Extreme Rules. Well, here is the phenomenal United States Champion, as here is AJ Styles. Of course, AJ Styles defeated The Miz to win the United States Championship at Backlash, his first championship here in the series. Of course, AJ Styles is also a part of the men's Money in the Bank ladder match at Money in the Bank. Was unsuccessful. That was won by Samoa Joe, and we will hear from Joe later tonight after this matchup. And now we are getting set for a big championship matchup here in the main event of Monday Night Raw. AJ Styles and Finn Balor. Of course, both of these men have traveled the world, winning championships left and right. Two of the best in the world that we have today. And we have them here tonight on Monday Night Raw, battling for one of the most prestigious titles here in the WWE, the United States Championship. Many great wrestlers have held this championship. Of course, names like Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, John Cena, AJ Styles, MVP. A lot of good names. Sheamus has also held this championship. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, just to name a few. That championship has a lot of history, and tonight we will figure out if it will add another name to its resume, or will the phenomenal one be able to hold on to the championship that he holds near and dear to him so far here in the series, the only championship that he has won. Of course, we have not seen Finn Balor for a while after that WWE Championship match. He has been here and there, but we just have not seen him as consistently. Now this is a big opportunity for Finn Balor to get back on track here in WWE, as this is what this matchup is all about. The United States Championship is on the line as Finn Balor and AJ Styles get ready to tango here tonight. Here we go, matchup underway. Finn Balor and AJ Styles going one-on-one. Is now Balor out of the gate, a big DDT, trying to take it to AJ Styles. And Finn Balor is not going to let this opportunity go to waste. As now Balor with a big knee drop on AJ Styles from the top rope. Oh, AJ able to fight out of that quickly. But Finn Balor, though, gaining control right back. But here's AJ Styles. Elbows to the side of the face of Finn Balor. And now AJ Styles is going to send Balor over the top rope. And now AJ, oh, big strike and a big drop kick, sending Balor crashing, burning. And now Styles is going to go after him to continue the attack. Of course, these two men have a lot of respect for each other, but that doesn't matter here tonight. Both of these men, they're looking to do whatever they can to weaken down the other, to beat down the other, and to become champion. That is what it is all about here in this business, winning championships and making money. Now AJ Styles, cake to the gut here. Now Styles has Finn up, oh man, driving Finn Balor's gut into his knee, and AJ Styles has control so far, but here's Finn Balor. Oh, double knees to the face by Finn Balor. Now Finn Balor is going to send AJ in the back into the ring, and now Finn Balor trying to psych himself up here. Referee had a count of 6. Now Balor, he will gladly get back in the ring. AJ, though, was sitting there waiting for him. Oh, Finn Balor able to reverse that. Now Balor is going to send AJ to the corner. So AJ Styles. We all know how phenomenal AJ Styles can be. He's won championships around the globe. He is our current United States champion. He had the Miz's number for that entire ordeal over the United States Championship. He pinned him to even get the shot at the U.S. title at Backlash. And then at the go-home show, he pinned the Miz again in an 8-man tag team matchup. So obviously AJ Styles, He has a lot of people's number here in the WWE. Will he add Finn Balor to that list here tonight, as Finn Balor has got a submission hold locked in here on AJ Styles? AJ, though, able to push him off. Now Finn Balor trying to regain control of this matchup. And oh, man! A big brain buster there by Finn Balor. Now Balor is going to head back to the top rope. Oh, missing that knee drop that time. AJ Styles saw it coming. Now Finn Balor, though, regaining the control just like that. Trying to keep AJ on his toes. Trying to keep AJ guessing on his next move. That's what Finn Balor has to do if he wants to win this matchup. There goes the springboard 450 by AJ Styles into the cover to win the matchup here tonight. And a kick out by the Prince at 2. Oh, my goodness. That was close. A beautiful springboard 450 by AJ Styles there. Now Styles has a hold of Balor, but Balor able to reverse that into a high German suplex variant there. Now Balor right back in control, and now Balor looking for the 1916 DDT. There it is, the cover by Finn Balor to win the United States Championship, and Styles will not let it happen right there. Finn Balor, he's got to do a lot more work if he wants to become United States Champion. And there is the coup de grace by Finn Balor. And AJ Styles will not give up just yet. The 1916 into the coup de grace, and it was not enough. And AJ Styles, he's looking to put his stamp on the match, and there's a Styles clash. But Finn Balor, his hand was underneath the bottom rope. Oh my goodness. And if AJ would have realized that, I believe this matchup could have been over. AJ had the momentum like immediately after that Styles clash. And now AJ Styles, what's he looking to do? You're looking to take out the leg of Finn Balor, possibly looking to set up for the calf crusher. Now AJ Styles stomping a mud hole into Finn Balor right now in the corner. Now AJ Styles has Finn right where he wants him. Oh, the leg drop across the back of the head and the neck of Finn Balor. Now AJ Styles, springboard 450 yet again. And now a cover to win the matchup and retain the United States Championship, and a kick out by Finn Balor yet again. AJ Styles still trying anything he can to win this matchup. And here's the big move that could possibly end it here tonight. Oh! Finn Balor moved out of the way. AJ Styles can't believe it. He missed the phenomenal forearm, but it doesn't seem to bother him as he got right back in control. Now stopping a mud hole again in Balor. And now here's AJ Styles yet again. Leg down on the back of the head and neck. Too sweet for AJ Styles as he is in control of this match. Now Styles heads back into the ring and, missing the knee drop. Took a little bit too much time to taunt there on the outside. And now here's Finn Balor. And big brain buster. Down goes AJ Styles. Now Finn Balor heading to the top rope. Coup de grace! Once again, this is it. A new United States Champion here tonight. And AJ Styles says no. Oh my goodness. AJ Styles is still in the matchup. This is what the United States Championship means to AJ Styles. He will do anything it takes to keep that championship. Finn Balor is down. Now AJ Styles, what's he looking to do? A third springboard 450 by AJ Styles. Now dragging Finn to the middle of the ring, the cover by the United States Champion to win the matchup and to retain the title. AJ Styles is victorious. Wow, Finn Balor, he gave it everything he had, but at the end of the day, the phenomenal one was too good for the Prince, and he retains his United States Championship here tonight. Well, we don't know what will be next for Finn Balor. He's got some things to think about as he was unsuccessful here tonight. But the phenomenal AJ Styles, he is here. He is our United States champion for a reason, and he proves exactly why they call him phenomenal. Well, we are backstage now with Samoa Joe. Joe, we all know what has escalated between you and Seth Rollins. Have you finally reached your boiling point with Seth Rollins? Well, you see, I've already reached my boiling point with Seth Rollins the one time that he decided to attack me after Money in the Bank. You see, Seth Rollins, he doesn't like when others are successful around him. He believes the spotlight shall always be on him. And while I applaud that mindset by Seth Rollins, it is clear that mindset has not helped him recently, and the fact that everybody else is succeeding around him and not him has proven why he is such a stuck-up scumbag who believes he should have everything handed to him on a silver platter. And that is why Extreme Rules, I am going to purposely deal with Seth Rollins once it no. Let me explain something to you, Joe. You see, I am doing exactly what is right for this business. I am doing exactly what is right for Monday Night Raw. Because you see, Joe, you are not the perfect example, the perfect leader to lead this brand into its new view. You see, Joe, we don't want a champion that is very injury prone, or at least that's what the higher ups want us to think. You see, Joe, you know it and I know it. You do not deserve to be in the spotlight that should be handed to me, not you. And in that Extreme Rules, I am going to purposely end this charade that you fooled everybody with. Well, Seth Rollins, before I was rudely interrupted by you, I was going to say the exact same thing. You see, Seth, everybody knows that recently you have not gotten the job done in the big time matchups. I mean, let's think. So far at pay-per-views, you are 0-2, and I am 2-0. And one of those victories was just over you at the Backlash pay-per-view. And maybe, I thought just maybe, you would have some common sense and think that was going to be the end of it. But no, boy, was I wrong. You see, I should have known that the architect would have another plan. The visionary, the revolutionary Seth Rollins would have another plan. So I decided, after you attacked me, after the fact of Backlash, when you attacked me backstage, I thought to myself, you know what? Why not run it back? Why not do it again at Extreme Rules? Seth Rollins versus Mr. Money in the Bank Samoa Joe, so I can finally prove once and for all that you are nothing but a fraud. You are nothing but a fraud that I put to sleep at Backlash. And Seth Rollins, let me be brutally honest with you. You wouldn't even be here if you didn't switch up. See, Seth Rollins, everybody knows that you've had to switch up a lot over your career. And frankly, with me, I've been the same man, and I have been very successful around the world and in my career. So Seth Rollins, at Extreme Rules, you are going to get the real Samoa Joe. You are going to get the man that has terrorized his victims over the years. So be careful what you wish for, Mr. Visionary, because your blueprints may be burned to the ground. You see, Joe, if this was any other time, I would actually applaud what you were saying. But at the end of the day, we all know that your time is slowly running short. You do not have the luxury of a long career anymore, Joe. You've got the wear and tear on your body, and it's way worse than what you're leading on, Joe. And I can see it. You've been tired recently, Joe. You've been wanting to give in recently, Joe. So fine, you want that matchup at Extreme Rules. That's exactly what I wanted anyway when I attacked you backstage a couple weeks ago, Joe. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, see. We're going to do these on my terms, not yours. So I have a stipulation in mind for this matchup. And next week, maybe next week, I will let you know with that stipulation. In fact, I'm going to have to go check my calendar because I kind of forgot when Extreme Rules really was. But just so I can remember when it is, I will have the announcement for next week. So that way everybody can find out what type of match I'm going to embarrass you in. I'm going to humiliate you in, Joe. And then everybody will finally see through this facade of Samoa Joe, the Samoan submission specialist. And everybody will join me in trying to free Raw, trying to rid Raw of these facades and these charades that everybody feels that they should be playing to the main audience. I'll see you next week, my brother, and I'll see you at Extreme Rules.